Well, the first commonality is that all of the countries of the Caribbean, including the 18 countries, English and Dutch-speaking Caribbean, who have signed on the MSDF, they've all committed to the Sustainable Development Goals, to the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. The political side is done. The question now is, how do we go about it? How do we achieve these goals by 2030? The goals are a lot more ambitious than the previous set of global agenda, the Millennium Development Goals. Not only are they more ambitious individually, but they're more closely connected together, which is a little overwhelming for any country of the planet. The question is, where do you start? So a lot of our work has been to identify areas where we, the UN, could offer decisive support that would help the countries across the region make clear steps forward on this agenda. So we've emerged with 4 areas of priority, and over the past 2 days, our discussions have revisited these priorities, including our own ability to interact with the governments and offer tangible support, not only financial support, but substantive support to achieve these goals. So a first area has to do with growth and employment, and this is clearly a priority for all the countries in the region. Growth has been stagnant in many of the countries of the Caribbean. They're all looking for a new development model that will take them into the 21st century. The second area is safety and security for all of the citizens. And the feeling that in many countries crime is out of control and that some segments of society are being left behind, suffering both from various deprivations but also attacks against their human rights as communities such as the minorities. A third area has to do with health. We see across the Caribbean, despite high levels of income, we see appearing on a large scale now non-communicable diseases that are connected to lifestyle and nutrition choices. And the fourth area has to do with sustainable and resilient development, ensuring that this extraordinary nature, this fabulous wealth of the Caribbean countries can be supported, sustained, and passed on to future generations.